Hello and welcome to the SBR BTCC Legends series, brought to you by BTCC Blueprints and Paul Welsh Groundwork and Construction. Thank you very much for your sponsorship, guys, and we look forward to race 1, round 1, right here. Let's take a look at the grid. On pole position we have Lewis with Ben in second, Nathan and Sean, then Liam, Dean, Jeff, Rob, Jake a little bit further down the grid than normal, Adam, Ash, Rob, Andrew, Chris, and at the back we've got Leon. Here are the highlights of race 1. As we sit here waiting for the lights to go out, looking here at our first pole position guy of the season, of Nathan sat there waiting, and away we go. Ben's got a rocket of a start alongside him. Is he going to challenge? Nathan's already moved over to block the move from Ben nice and early, and will lead into turn 1. Ben's going to try his luck round the outside. He's got that bit of gap as Sean challenges towards for the third place there. As we flick into the midfield pack here, and it's all tight and bunched up here. Looks like Liam there fighting away with Dean, Jeff getting involved with Jake, and Adam in the mid pack. Looks like Jake's there in front now of Jeff, and now we've got Dean and Liam fighting together down the hill into the sweeping right-hander before the hard braking zone of the chicane, and then back up the hill. Who can get a better drive out of the corner here? It looks like Ben there is now being overtaken by Adam, and he's also going to be challenged there, it looks like, by Sean, who's going to try up the inside. And if we go up over the crest of the hill, back downhill at this wonderful circuit, through the fast sweeping 4 corners. It's a left and a right and a left and a right. Fantastic for the cars to see them bounce and try and settle themselves before turning into the next corner. As we come along to complete lap 1, that's Sean out very, very wide out the last corner. Now we've got 3 wide here, Liam, Dean and Jake in the middle of the pack, 3 wide into the braking zone. Jake's there straight up, 2 paces for him, thank you very much. Away we go, quickly followed by Liam, and then it looks like is that Ash and Dean fighting, I believe. Adam and Dean fighting just behind for the remaining positions in this scrap. As we look back at the 2 Honda lookalikes here, battling together nice and close. That is Chris and Ash. It looks like it's going to be positions held for both of those 2 there. As we flick towards the front, we've got Sean yet again trying to put a bit of pressure on Ben towards the front of the pack. Now with Sean now with his teammate Jake closing down, trying to catch up with his front pack after a oddly poor qualifying for him. It's quite strange for him to be back that far. As we now look at Rob, who was promoted from the McGanns last year, and back to the Hondas. And we've got Leon now, it looks like, challenging the Hondas up the inside and grabbing the position just about out the corner, down the start-finish straight. Fantastic for him. And we go back up to the front. Nathan there, it seems to have a nice lead now over Adam. As we see number 99 there, that would be Adam a little bit wide. Now Rob challenging Dean. These 2 are in the McGann series last year, both of them promoted. Rob as the champion, Dean as the runner-up, and Rob yet again stamping his authority over his fellow rival from the McGanns there. Fantastic battling by these 2, and it looks like Rob, their BTCC veteran of about 3 years now, trying to challenge Dean as well. Can he get that position away from Dean? He's trying to look up the inside nice and early, but no, Dean's cut the nose off of Rob nice and early. No, that position is mine. That's forced Rob that little bit wide. Oh, and Rob's semi-spun nose towards the barrier. That's going to put him down towards the back of the field there. As we now flick back and we see Jake who is now ahead of Sean. What's happened to Sean here? Let's have a look. Coming out the last corner on the previous lap. That almost looks like a premeditated move there. Sean just running that a little bit wide, allowing Jake to go and challenge the top guys up ahead. Oh, and that's not nice there. That's Jeff spun out there. I believe that was Chris there, just taking the little punt there on Jeff, turning him round. And now Sean's under some pressure from Liam, up over the hill, up towards the long sweeping right-hand bend. A couple of these on this circuit. It just gives Liam that little bit of an edge. The four-wheel drive of the Mitsubishi there, helping it round the corner, but the pure grunt of that Nissan there showing as Sean grabs the position back off of Liam over the crest of the hill and through into these 4 quick turns. A little bit loose from the Nissan there, and that's put him wide onto the grass, and that's into the side of Liam as well, but Liam's going to have that place. Thank you, Sean. You struggle with the control of that car. I'll use my four-wheel drive. Carry on and I'll take the position from you. Thank you very much. And now it looks like Sean's under even more pressure from behind. He's going to lose another place, is he? Down the inside, not even trying to defend that one by the looks of it. Down the inside goes number 99 of Adam Piper. Fantastic. Saw the opportunity as Sean was a little bit slower out the corner. Straight up the inside. Thank you very much. Through the chicane now, climbing back up the hill towards the hairpin at the top of the hill here. Braking nice and early. Is Sean going to have a go round the outside? It looks like that's going to be Adam's position. As we go back a little bit further, back up to the front there, and that's my word, that is Nathan and Lewis now fighting together. Nathan's really reeled in Lewis. He's now going to challenge, going round the outside into turn 1. It looks like I've missed this completely. Nathan's reeled Lewis in so quick, unbelievable, and now he's taken the lead, and he's already pulling away out of turn 1. Thank you very much, Lewis. See you later. I'll let you deal with Ben now. As we go back towards the back of the pack, and that would be Jeff now gaining another position. Oh, he's going to lose out to Leon. Going out of turn 1. He had the position going in and lost it out of turn 1. As we go back towards the front, we've got Lewis and Nathan fighting yet again together, pulling away from the pack almost. Looks like they're leaving Ben a little bit further behind. But will the fighting between the two allow Ben to just catch them up that little bit more? We will have to wait and see how much they want to fight between each other. Now we've got Liam and Sean. Liam's off out wide. Sean's semi-following. That's allowed Sean a chance. And there was someone else there who's had a go. That is Adam, who's had the position off of Liam. That's 2 positions that's cost Liam. Really costly coming out that final corner. Liam will not be happy and will want those positions back as early as possible, as Adam now goes out wide. Luckily keeping the traction down, the 4-wheel drive helping him along the grass there. As we shoot back up towards the front again, and they've now got Jake, it looks like, catching him. Jake's got in front of Ben now, but Nathan's still holding on, still keeping Lewis behind. These two need to start to work together. Jake's really catching them very quickly now around that last corner, closing in. You can see the gap is closing quickly, and Lewis there now in the slipstream of Nathan. Is he going to have a go down the inside into turn 1? He thinks about it. Nathan goes to chop the nose off, thinks twice about that, and then Nathan just spending a little bit of penalty time, but that has now allowed Jake within striking distance. Less than a second, I would say even less than half a second now between these two. He's certainly within the slipstream. And we've got Nathan defending hard. Lewis looking left, right. Is he going to go up the inside? He thinks about it. He decides against it, pulls out at the last minute, and now Jake's on the back side of them. They go 2 wide, coming out of the corner. But yet again, we see Lewis and Nathan fighting together. Jake has fantastically driven his way through the pack to join these two up front, making it a three-way battle now. As I say that, commentator's curse, he runs a little bit wide, just giving these two a little bit of breathing space. Lewis now fighting, looking for that position, trying to put the pressure on. Bit of Morse code on the rear bumper, taking a slightly wider line. Can he get a better run? That Nissan's going to have the grunt up the hill and should pull away, but Lewis is going to have to tuck in, get that slipstream as we go into the quick left, right. Can they keep the cars settled? The Subaru should be better suited to it. He thinks about a dive up the inside of the last corner, but thinks better of it. And we now have, coming round out the corner, that tighter line yet again by Lewis. Just able to hold in that little bit tighter. The four-wheel drive really helping him. As we see Nathan down into the first corner. And Jake just sitting there waiting, hoping these two are going to come to blows and take each other out. A little bit loose there from Jake out of the last corner. Now we've got Nathan defending from Lewis into the chicane. That could compromise him slightly out the last corner of it. It's certainly pulled Jake into it. Jake flicks to the outside. Can he take advantage? Cut back up the inside. He thinks about it, but no, he can't. Lewis just thinking about switching to the inside as well to Nathan. Jake's just keeping an eye. He's there waiting, close, really close to strike, almost pushing Lewis. I wonder if he could use the Nissan power to push Lewis up the hill, maybe past Nathan. We shall have to wait and see, but these three fighting yet again as it was last season. And now Jake looks like he's up the inside, is he, of Lewis this time? He's thinking. It's going to be close. They're too wide coming out the corner. They touch over the crest of the hill. And it looks like Jake's just going to get it. Yes, he does. Just in front of Lewis into the four corners there. The fast fall, as I like to call them. Now Jake's setting his sights firmly on Nathan. Can he have that position? I want it. I'm going to come and get it. But Lewis still is not going to give up. He's right up behind Jake in that slipstream. Down into turn one. Nathan leading by 2/10 as Lewis spends his penalty now. He thinks, just back myself away. Hopefully these two will come to blows. And now Jake piling on pressure. Down into the braking zone of the chicane. Jake yet again having that slightly better line as Nathan's got to defend. Up over the hill, Jake out wide, two wheels on the grass. That's not going to help the traction, but he flicks the outside, and now Lewis is going to try his luck right away around the outside. And this is just helping Nathan all the time, although he doesn't seem to be pulling away. Is there a slight issue with the power of that Nissan for Nathan? We shall have to see, but you would think with Jake and Nathan fighting away as they are. There we are, Nathan out wide on the grass. Is that going to cost him? Can Lewis take advantage? Lewis takes advantage. Jake takes advantage. Jake now flicks to the outside. Going round the banked corner, slightly banked corner. Not huge banking on there, but Jake now going to have a real good look as he runs slightly wide. He gets loose, really loose. Can he hold it? Just about. Slight contact there with Nathan as Jake spins it round. That's allowed Ben to really catch these guys up. He was quite far behind at first, but now Ben's caught them right up. But we now see that Lewis has come away from that on top with the lead, and it looks like he's timed that perfectly as he comes across the line to take the victory of race one. Nathan right behind him. Ben's going to spend a penalty by the looks of it and drop a little bit further back, but grabs third. Jake in fourth. Fantastic how Jake kept that one ending up in a straight line. Let's have a look how it goes. Fighting Lewis, looking every which way, just drops two wheels over the curb. Left, right, you can see it's going to go wrong. Slight bit of contact there with Nathan and around. But not too bad for Jake. Fantastic driving. So we saw Lewis from Nathan, from Ben, from Jake, from Rob, from Adam, Liam, and then Dean in 8th. And then as we look towards the bottom half of the finishing order, we see that we've got Sean, then Chris, Rob, Andrew, Jeff, Ash, and then Leon not finishing and Panos unfortunately not starting. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon for race 2.